this is not a complex argument. The governor has been making it very simple for almost 3 years now, and the legislature just doesn't get it. I actually think
Steve,
people get it. I think the public gets it a lot more than the legislature does.
Why do you say no? Why don't you think the public gets
that's
it?
Not true. I think one of the things that has these lawmakers wary is that the public doesn't get it yet, even though the roads are just absolutely horrible. And even if you can't possibly imagine going through another winter of this, our polling just a couple of weeks ago showed that roads were like the #1 issue for people, but there was absolutely no support for raising them. Our pollster did focus groups, and people told them, we're already paying enough, you're just not using our money right. And you hear that over and over again, and I don't think the advocates for more road funding, including the governor, have made their case to the Michigan people.
So no support for a raise in the sales tax for money, or for any tax whatsoever?
Well,
and that's what you're seeing. Believe me, if the people are out there clamoring, fix our roads, we'll pay for it, these guys would be voting
Well, it's also about the way, I mean, it gets to some degree to the way that the districts in the House and the Senate have been gerrymandered. You have these ultra-conservative districts that have been carved out where you're right, that there isn't support for more revenue, and that makes it really tough for members of the GOP caucus to vote for.
But last night you didn't get Democrat votes either, Steve.
Well, the Democrats are holding out for something different, though.
Well, you know, they're wanting a bargain for this, for that, for that.
But that's different.
You didn't even get a majority of the Democrat votes for that.
Well, because they won't give them anything.
Okay, I think it was interesting that you wrote.
It shouldn't be, if the roads need fixing, and if that's what leadership's about, this shouldn't be a bargaining chip. We should do what's right for Michigan.
Oh, but isn't that part of politics, so that there has to be some kind of bargaining chip somewhere
but don't criticize the Republicans for not going along.
I'm criticizing
the Democrats sitting on their hands.
Well, what I'm criticizing the Republicans for is having drawn the silly maps in the first place,